coloring friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you 15 of my personal favorites. I got tagged by the lovely Crystal, also known as Casually Coloring. Thank you for that, my friend. And those pages are not in a particular order, and it's so hard to pick 15, only 15 from all of my pages because I love them all, but that's the challenge, isn't it? So let's start with fairy tales and folklore. The page that I've chosen is this one, and it's because it's the very first page that I've colored in this book. It's been quite a struggle to get it. And my dear friend Katrin from Ketemalt joined me with it. So we had a lovely body coloring. I worked with the luminance, covered the black lines with gouache, with white gouache, and did the background with Neocolor too. And I really love the outcome of that page. And I do believe that this is the last page that I've colored with my Lumis. I need to come back to these pencils. Next, it's a sneak peek for my finished pages from March this year. And you have seen it already as a whip in my last February finished pages video. So this is the princess in Hannah Carlson's Daydreams, and I've colored her with Derwent Drawing and did the background with the Kuretake graphite, watercolors. And I also used some, I do think it's been Tuli Art paint pens for some of the embellishments or the white spots that I added here. You can find a tutorial on how I color Toadstool. It's the last video that I've uploaded, I think. Next one, we do have Summer Nights. And you know, Hannah Carlson is my favorite illustrator. Oops, that's not the one that I've tagged. Give me a second. Doing videos like a pro again. So, this double page spread. I say it's a double page spread. Some cheating kind of. A very, very early work of mine, but I still do love. I've colored those pages with a very cheap acrylic paint, a matte one from Aldi, actually. The pencil work is all polychromos, and I do think that I've used white Posca to cover up some of the lines. Really love the outcome of that page. And here you can see that you don't need a lot of supplies to get beautiful results. We will see another one of those pages in another book. The next page I want to show you is my body coloring with Crystal and Jackie. And I do love this page because I put a lot of effort into this one, and Crystal, Jackie and I became very good coloring friends meanwhile we were coloring this page together. I like the outcome of the fur. I added some water droplets to the petals, and I do think it's polychromos work again. It's Coliro or Kuretake golden watercolors, and I've covered some of the lines with white gouache. And that's it for Summer Nights. So the book with the most favorite of mine of mine is Soulmates, because it's my all-time favorite coloring book, and I put a lot of effort to every single page. This double page spread I've colored with the luminance. It's the very first page that I did when I got my luminance. And I did the background with Neo Color 2. I don't know, I do think those silver embellishments are Signo Uniball. I don't have that gel pen anymore, because especially the silver ones clogs a lot of for me. So if you do have a silver gel pen that you can recommend to me, feel free to write it down in the comments. Yeah, really love the outcome of her skin. Luminants are perfect for coloring skin, even though I'm not sure about using them for hair, hair strands, strains. Another portrait that I really love is this one. Again, I've used not polychromos, luminance for the background too, and I've covered the outlines with white gouache again. I'm lazy, so I don't do that effect a lot, even though the result is really beautiful. The next double page spread is one of my earliest portrait work, and that's one of those pages where I didn't have a lot of supplies back then. Yeah, I've used Staedtler metallic marker for the background, Faber-Castell Polychromo for all the colored pencil work, and what did I use? I think some Signo Uniball, the copper for the dragonflies, and very cheap glitter glue for the wings of the dragonfly here, and for some of the embellishments here. Love that. I love that page. Yeah, really beautiful. I have to come back to that color combination, to that color palette. That double page spread I really love, just because it's my very first portrait that I've colored by Hannah Carlson. I put lots of effort into this page, covered boo-boo that I did for the background. It's been metallic blue acrylic paint that I've covered up with black acrylics. Yeah. So I know that it took hours for coloring her skin, using reference pictures and stuff. Really love that. And this one took me forever, even though the light effects are not that great. I tried to achieve a smooth background and a smooth finish. So I went through a whole Derwent blender pencil, I think, and my hand hurt so much. I can't recommend doing that. Yeah. Next one is Hannah Carlson's Seasons, and that's a double page spread that I love. Another portrait. I just love coloring Hannah Carlson's portraits. Hannah Carlson books are my babies, so it's hard to choose the favorites. Yeah, I love the outcome of the leaves, the combination of Caput Mortuum and grays, and that color combination that I used for her hair. Her hair, really, really nice. I've used the Staedtler pigment liners, I think. Is it Staedtler? Yes, pigment liners to do that black shirt. Yeah, because of the matte finish. I love that. So another portrait that I do love, you've seen that in one of my more recent videos, I think, is in Dunkelbunt by Sarah Richter, yeah, a German illustrator. Another face that I've colored with luminance. The background is done with watercolors. And I do think that I've used polychromos for the remaining bits. Really, really love that. It's a lovely book. I love that thick paper. It's gorgeous. You can throw everything on here. Yeah, moving on with Mein Winterspaziergang, and I don't know why there are 2 pages tagged. Okay. No, I want to show you this one. Rita Beermann, Mein Winterspaziergang. It's the very first page that I've colored in here, and I do think that it's my very first page using the chroma floor or falling in love with the chroma floor. The first page that I did with that pencils was a portrait in Midnight Masquerade that I have to fix at some point. Yeah, I really love the effect of the snow. I think I got inspired by the snow tutorials by Shell's Coloring Journey. Yeah, like that. I should have saved the color combinations for that snow because it actually is a double page spread. Woohoo! So another Rita Beermann. I don't color a lot in her books, but every single page that I finish, I do love. Yeah. This one I'm quite proud of. It's the whale in Meine Reise durch Asien, excuse me. And I've used polychromos again. And I do think it's the Colorivo watercolors that I've used for the embellishments. And some Staedtler, no, not the Staedtlers, the Sakura Stardust Jelly Rolls. Yeah, love that. Yeah, I really love how Rita Beermann is tackling or coloring her own pages and do the embellishments with the gold highlights and stuff. And yeah, she really is an inspiration. Yeah. And the last page that I want to show you is in Moon Valley. Even though I really, really, really love every single page that I've colored in here, I chose this one to be my favorite. Yeah. Another polychromos work. I did the background with ink pads by Action. And I love the effect of the sunrise. Is it a sunrise? I do think so. What's the opposite of a sunrise? My head, it's not working. Yeah, love how much effort I put into every single detail in here. So the shading is not only black or gray or brown. I used some purple to shade the reds and the yellows. I don't do that a lot, even though the effect is great. I don't know why. But it's one of those pages where I put all my love and heart into, because it's been another body coloring that I did with Francesca. Yeah. So these are hopefully my 15 favorites. I need to count them. Hopefully they are 15. I'm not well prepared. I've got appointments today. Real life is hard. So I tried to tag some people in the description box. Thank you once again, my dear Crystal, for tagging me. And even though I don't tag you, maybe you will try this 15 favorites video on your own. Maybe you don't have a YouTube channel, but an Instagram account, so you can do that for a reel. I really love seeing other people's finished pages, so feel free to do that tag, which originally has been started by Shell's coloring journey. Yeah, have a wonderful day, have a colorful day. Thank you for spending your time with me. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Uh-oh, I can't count. So, I quickly flipped through my books and chose two other pages. Yeah, we do have Erie's Romantic Country. Let's take a look. Hopefully, yeah, here it is. I'm so sorry. This one is number 14. I colored this page with my luminance pencils, which do work quite well on this paper. And I really love the outcome of the snow and the effect that I did in the sky. Yeah, that's my number 14. And the last one is another one in Luna. Give me a second. And you have seen that page shortly in my February's video. Yeah, I did that fairy page and love the outcome so much. I put much effort into this page. Used the Lyra Rembrandt, Atezar expert colored pencils, and my Kuretake Opal for a lot of the effects. Yeah, so that's my number 15. And now, once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for spending your time with me, and have a wonderful, colorful day. Bye bye.